for watching, everybody. Around America we go, and we go to Traverse City, Michigan via Boston. More on that in a second. Author Tim Rappleye joins us. And Tim, thank you so much for taking the time.
It's great to be here with you, Vic. You're a sports legend in the old days.
I'm something, all right. All right, you and I have talked a few times, but you recently, back in December, released your book about Hobey Baker, and I want to talk a little bit about that. Can you tell us, number one, who Hobey Baker was? Now, there might be some who recognize the name because it's the award that's given to the #1 college hockey player. But who's Hobey Baker?
Well, he was a Princeton legend from the days of F. Scott Fitzgerald, bigger than life, had a mythological life and death, Hall of Fame football player, Hall of Fame hockey player. My favorite bio of Hobey is last man to die in World War I, first man inducted into hockey's Hall of Fame.
Wow. And so with that, we ask the question, what spoke to you about writing this book on this mythical person?
Yeah, well, I was playing senior men's hockey in the 1990s when Sports Illustrated wrote about a 15-page story. The late Ron Fimwright wrote a spectacular story on Hobey Baker. And it really spoke to me because I was playing on the same senior men's team, St. Nick's, that Hobey had played on.
Yeah.
When he became the legend and earned his way into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
All right, you're a bit of a sports legend yourself, a Boston boy, right?
Yeah, played prep school in Boston and knew some of those Hobey Baker Award winners. Knew the BU and the BC crowd, and everyone loved getting that Hobey Baker Award. It's gone to some great players, gone to 2 Michigan State players, gone to University of Michigan player. Everyone's got Hobey in their mind if they're into college hockey. I played Division II college hockey.
All right, so now what is it about Hobey Baker that we probably don't know, that we should know about him?
Well, he used to fight the Germans in World War I, was this romantic, knights in the sky, the noble class that fought against Baron von Richthofen and the Flying Circus. And he had some spectacular bouts in the air, these massive 30-on-30 flights, everyone firing away from their old-fashioned double-decker planes.
Now, when you talk about Hobey Baker, was he a bigger sports guy, a bigger sports icon, or a war hero?
He was the sports icon.
Yeah.
No one had ever seen a guy play hockey. He was basically Bobby Orr before his day. He would carry the puck the length of the ice. And they were playing in the biggest arenas at the time, both in Boston and New York. So he had quite a following, not just the college scene. They adored him. People were paying big dollars to see him play, fill these arenas in Boston and New York.
All right, I picked your brain before, and I want to pick it a little bit now because it seems to be a topic that is gaining steam once again. Should we or should we not pay these student athletes in college?
Oh, that's a whole new, that's a whole big can of worms. However, Hobey was a strict amateur. He believed in the pure amateurism.
Yeah.
He was offered a lot of pro contracts after Princeton, and he would say, he'd look at them with disdain. I would never tarnish my legend by accepting pay to play sports. So he was this classic sportsman that's been credited with the post-game handshake. Even when they were beating the tar out of him up in Canada, he would always go into their locker rooms and shake their hands.
Tim, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule. Where can people find the Hobey Baker book?
It's at Horizon. We had the big opening on December 21st, the 100th anniversary of this controversial death, and also, on the regular outlets like Amazon.
Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Good to be with you, Vic. See you around.
You bet. All right, around America we go. For Newsnet, I'm Vic McCarty.